As with all my videos, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please consult your financial advisor to associate the risks involved in any trading strategy. So I've had quite a few credit cards that's just been sitting around, and I've gotten offers quite a bit from these, but never really done anything with them because I haven't really ever needed them. But with the way the economy's going and with everything being down right now, I thought, you know what? Why not take advantage and leverage a balance transfer to buy stocks right now? So again, this isn't advice. This is just something I'm personally doing. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did this. So I have my 3 Citibank cards here, and I used one from my wife. And I'm going to go through this, and I'm going to track this throughout as I go. So the first one here is the Citi Simply card ending in 9. I'm just going to use the last digit. That's how I'm going to know which one of these are. So the Citi Simply card ending in 9. This balance transfer on the card ending in 9, it was a total of $5,900. That's what's going to be deposited straight into my checking account. So these balance transfers, it's not to another credit card or to pay off debt. It's basically just a straight transfer cash into my checking account. So, and I'm going to keep track of this on a Google Sheets. So this total amount for the card ending in 9 is $5,900. So I put that amount right here. I'm going to add the fees here in a second, but for the card ending in 9 was $5,900. And today is December 8th. So with the card ending in 8, I have a total of $1,350. So I entered that amount here, $1,350. And the card ending in 4, I have a total of $6,950. And I entered that total amount, $6,950. So with the card ending in 9, the total was $6,195. So I created the total column here, $6,195. That's what's going to be the balance I owe. I'm going to get a total of $5,900 in the checking account, and it costs $295, a 5% fee in order to do this transfer. And on my wife's credit card, it ends in 0. It's also today, December 8th, 2022. The total amount being transferred is $3,399. It cost us $99 to borrow that. So I'm just going to clean this sheet up a little bit. Okay, so the total amount that will be deposited is $17,500. The total fees we paid is $809. And the total balance I'm going to owe on these credit cards is $18,309, which is the total amount I got plus the fees. So now I'll just wait and show once it's deposited into the checking account. Okay, today is December 9th, so literally within 24 hours that transfer is now in from Citibank, and you see all of the Citibank deposits right here. We have the $6,950. Okay, so now I came into my Charles Schwab, and I'm going to transfer the cash from my checking account to my Charles Schwab. So I'm going to transfer from my bank to my dividend account a total of $17,500, and transfer date is the 12th. It won't let me do the 9th. It won't let me do it today. So I'm going to transfer on the 12th, which is the first available date. When is the transfer going to be available for trading or withdrawal? December 12th, the funds posts. It says you can buy most securities. Basically, probably by the December 15th is when it's going to let me, but I'm going to come back to this when it's done. And again, on the little review page, it does say the transfer clears on December 15th. So I'm going to go ahead and submit this. And it says your transfer request was submitted. So I'm going to come back once that shows in the broker account here. So today is December 12th. It did say the 15th, but it's already in there. So basically 24 hours if you don't count the weekend. The total 17,500 is now in my broker account. Okay, so that money was deposited into the Charles Schwab account, but they're putting a hold on pretty much most of it just until the 15th. So that's why I guess it said that. So I did go ahead and do the Sony put. I got a total of $54.35 for that. So I entered that amount in week 1. I will transfer this when it's time to pay the credit card. So I'll just come back in a couple of days once the rest of it clears to finish out this week. Okay, today is December 15th and the rest of that money has been released. So it was $17,500. I sold the $7,800 Sony put. So if I subtract that $7,800, that's money is being held for that put. I have a total of $9,700 left. And today is Thursday, so it's gonna be, there's only one day to expiration date, but I'm gonna search a couple here and see if I can't make a little bit of money. Okay, I sold the $43 Citibank put and I got $4.35 for that. And I sold the DoorDash $52 put and got a total of $9.35 for that one. So for this week, the $4.35, the $9.35, and if I add the $54.35 from earlier in the week, that gives a total of $68.05. So for this week 1, that total was $68.05. And I will be transferring this back into account and putting it back on the credit card, but I'm just going to wait until the credit card is actually due. So essentially, all I did so far was take money that was on the card. I still have all of that money, and now I have $68.05, which is now mine. As I put it back into the card, it stays in the dividend account, increasing our wealth by $68.05. Okay, today is December 19th. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into this week. The Sony, DoorDash, and Citibank all did expire worthless. So for this week, I sold 2 of the $84 Disney puts and got a total of $94.69. So I did go ahead and update this week for that total of $94.69. I'll come back next week with next week's options. Today is December 27th. I'm going to go ahead and jump into this week's options for the last week of December. So the 2 $84 Disney puts did expire worthless. So this week I went ahead and sold the Lyft $9 put. I sold 3 of those, got a total of $4.35 for each one. And I sold the $75 Sony put, 2 of those, and got a total of $51.35 for each one of those. So those $4.35 times 3 and the 2 times $51.35 came out to a total of $115.75. So I did go ahead and update that for this week. And for the month of December, I got a total of $278.49. I'll come back next week with next week's options.